Hi guys, it's Miss White here. I'm back with another little fun video for you today. We are going to do a little lesson on habit 3, put first things first, which means put our work first and then we play. So that's just a simple way that we teach our kids at Cranberry that we have to have our priorities and we have to get the very important things done before we do the fun things that we really enjoy. So I'll show you what I have to make. This is called a discovery jar. And I have one of these in my office. The one in my office looks a little bit different. It has really colorful beads in it, and it has all these different things in there that the kids actually turn like this. And then there's a list where they find each one of the little, there's like a car and a rubber band and a paper clip, and there's all these little things that they can kind of shake it up and look around and see if they can find it. So that's what we're making, is a discovery jar with things that we have at home. So here's what I have. This is my jar. This actually was an olive jar, and I took the label off. I learned a really cool trick to get the label off. If you have washing sodas that some people have to make laundry detergent, you use that and soak it in water, and the label just peels right off. If you don't have washing soda, like I didn't, I had baking soda, you can actually turn that baking soda into washing soda. And all you do is you put a layer of that baking soda on a sheet pan and you bake it for an hour at 400 degrees. And when it comes out, it's washing soda. So you can use that to make your laundry detergent, but you can also use it, pour in some hot water into a container, pour in a little bit of that, maybe like half a cup of that washing soda, and then soak your jar in it. And the label, once you soak it for maybe 30 minutes or so, you can actually just wipe the label right off. All the stickiness comes off with it and everything. So I thought that was a really cool tip for anybody that likes to repurpose jars, or if you want to make one of these at home. So that's my jar. I have my clean jar ready to use, labels off. Inside my jar I have white rice, and I just filled it up to about the bottom part of the lip there where the lid goes. So I'm gonna dump that out now. Just dumping it into a measuring cup, just because it's really easy to pour it into there. I'm gonna put the lid back on there. Now I also have collected several little toys for my kids' rooms. Things like Hatchimals. I have a Barbie shoe. I have some dice. I have some little wooden beads. I have some really small things like these little letter beads that come in some of those kits. I have little tiny fuzzy balls that you get in like little crafting supplies. I have little rubber bands that my daughter uses to make bracelets out of. I have this cute little puppy that came in a Polly Pocket. So as you can see, it's just a bunch of just random small things that are going to go inside this jar into the rice that they can turn the jar around and find. Here's a diary key. So I've just got all kinds of things that I collected. My kids are thinking I'm a little bit losing my mind at this point because I'm over here playing with rice and jars and collecting all their toys in Ziploc baggies, but I assured them it's for a video. It's for all the kids at Cranberry. So after I collected all my little things that are going to go in my jar, I made a list because we want to know what's in there, so that as we are turning the jar around to find it, we can check them off. So if you wanted to type yours and print several copies so that you can reuse it, that's fine. Or if you just wanted to write it and see how it goes. Let me pick up my Barbie shoe here. I lost it. I'm going to zip this back up for just a minute. So what we're going to do, this is how we illustrate work first before play. Okay, so I have a funnel. This just helps not make a complete mess. I'm still not very good at pouring this all together, but we're going to give it our best shot. Trying not to make a mess. You gotta bear with me here. The funnel kind of gets clogged up with some of that rice there if you go too fast. And if you don't have a funnel, that's okay. You can just kind of keep your hand around the top of your jar so that you can try to keep it from spilling the best you can. This rice makes a big mess. I've already had to sweep a couple times as I was practicing making this. So what this, all these little grains of rice represent are the fun things that we love to do. All of our sports and our crafts, our music, playing with our friends, hanging out with our families, doing cookouts, all those fun things that we're gonna do lots of whenever we finally get out of this quarantine and we're all safe to do those things again. So I'm almost done here pouring this rice into this container. Man, there's lots of fun things that we like to do in life. A lot of it, we like to go to church and play baseball and play with our friends in the neighborhood. Even going to school and having recess is in this too. So all of those super fun things. My kids like to play Barbies and do lots of crafts. My oldest one has been making videos. My youngest one likes to color. All right, now these things here, these fun little toys, these are our responsibilities in life, okay? So we're gonna say these big ones here. This is like school, our schoolwork. This is like chores and helping our parents. Feeding the dog or the cat. Helping with dinner prep, whatever mom and dad might need you to do. So these are all examples of these really important things that we have to do every day. Let's add in like taking care of ourselves, getting our bath, brushing our teeth, combing our hair, maybe helping with our little brothers and sisters. Look at all this stuff we have to do. It's all such important stuff in our lives. Maybe you help mow the grass. And I dropped one of my beads down there, but that's okay. Alright, so we're going to try to get all these in here. So this jar represents our time, okay? So this is all the time we have in a day. Look at all this fun stuff we want to do. We did all that fun stuff first. Now at the very end of the day, look, there's our important things we try to fit in at the end. Let's see. Oh, we don't quite have time, guys. We don't quite have time. Let's see if I can push them down in there. See if I can get them to where, oh, I lost something. There goes brushing our teeth. Probably can't brush our teeth today, so maybe that'll help me get the lid on. Nope. Still not getting the lid on. So that means I don't have time. So I'm gonna have to take out some of these important things. This might be eating dinner. Ooh, I really want to eat dinner every day, but it's not gonna fit. So maybe take out something else and try to make it fit. This might be doing my schoolwork. I really need to keep doing that every day. Now let's see if we can still make it. Let's see, can we fit all these things in there now? Let's see if I can get the lid on. Not quite. I still can't quite get the lid on, guys. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna practice habit 3. All right, so we're gonna take out all these, what we call our big rocks, all of our important things that we're gonna get done. All right, there's our key. That's something really important that we have to do. Okay, we're gonna take all these out. All right, now all that's left is the rice. That's all the fun stuff. We put that in first, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna dump that out. All right, the rice is pretty much all gone in there. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our big rocks, our work things, and we're gonna put them in there first, okay? All these little things we're gonna put in first because we practice our habit 3. We put first things first, don't we? Always try to do that because that's how we keep our priorities straight. Make sure everything gets done that needs to be done, okay? All right, so there's all of our, that's our big rocks in our jar right there. They're in there first. So now let's try. Let's see if we can fit all the fun things in. If we work first and then play. I'm gonna try to do this without my funnel because it might be quicker. All right, it's spilling, so let's use the funnel. All right, we're filling up. We got our important things done first, so now this is all of our fun stuff that we get to do afterwards. This is what we fill the rest of our day up with after we get our schoolwork and our chores. And we take care of our animals, and we take care of ourselves. Get a little bit of exercise in. Make sure we have some good, nutritious lunches. All right. This is all of our fun stuff. This is where we get to go outside and play on our swing set. We get to run around in the yard. We get to go outside and play with the dog after he's had a good meal, huh? Keep going. I know this takes a little while. All those fun things up there. It's filling up, filling up. Look, this is how much we have left. Do you think we can do it? I think we're gonna try. A little bit more. You think we're gonna make it? Think we're gonna be able to get our lid on since we did our work first and then play? Let's see. Almost there. Almost there, guys. All right. Check this out. Perfect fit. How about that? All right, so there's all of our big rocks down at the bottom. We did our work first, then we had all this time left to play. So we put our first things first, all right? So for this discovery jar, after we've done that little example of how to work first then play, here's how this works. You just kind of shake it up to get it started, okay? And you'll see after you shake it up a little bit, those things are going into the rice, all right? Something smart that you might want to do so that you don't end up with a big mess like I'm about to, is put some tape right around this edge right here, okay? So I have some tape here. Just happen to have some, so I'm gonna grab that and put it on there so you can see what the end product looks like. Okay, try to get it on here neatly. So we're gonna press our little piece of tape on here so we don't lose our lid. And if you choose to do this with a plastic bottle instead of a glass bottle, that could be kind of smart too. But I think I'll be okay with a glass bottle. So I've shaken all this stuff up, and you can still see some things in there. Well, check it out. The more you shake it, you can start to see things come to the top. So here at the top, I see my Barbie shoe. I see my Hatchimal. So I'm gonna take my list. I'm gonna start marking those things off that I found them. All right, Look, there's all my little fuzzy balls. And then there's my dice and my yellow rubber band. All those things that I hid in my discovery jar are coming up to be found. There's my other little Hatchimal. Look there. Alright, and there's my little red star bead and my wooden bead. So like I said, I have one of these that looks a little bit different in my office, and the kids always really love to kind of play that as we talk and as they're checking in with me to let me know how their day's going. So I hope this is a fun little thing you guys can make together, and really missed you guys. I know that school's not going to be back in session like normal for the rest of the year. We just heard that today, but just know that we're still thinking about you. We still love you. Anything that you might need, please let us know. You can check in through my Google form. You can go on Seesaw and check in with your teachers and just let them know if there's anything at all that you might need. Also on your Seesaw, I have a class called the Compassion Project through Everfi, and you can log in using those directions on your Seesaw that your teacher gave you. If you need that, just reach out and they can send that to you again. As always, love you so much, miss you so much. I hope you're doing well, staying safe, and we'll talk to you again soon. Bye.